Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today's video is going to be on managing your inventory, keeping track of what's coming into your inventory stash, whether it be you're holding inventory at your home, at your salon, at your storefront, wherever you may be housing your inventory. This is a great way to keep you organized, and it's a way that it's an option or tool that automatically comes included with your Shopify service. So if you are interested in learning more about how you can manage inventory, be sure to stay tuned for the video. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into it. So as you can see, I'm logged into my Shopify store. I am under the Add Transfer section. Now, when you add a transfer, this is going to help you better manage and keep your inventory pretty much organized. We are going into the new year. And so we do want to make sure that we're going into the new year with good habits and with better organization skills. Becoming organized with my business really helped me tremendously to kind of keep everything in one spot, to give me peace of mind and a clearer mind. And it also helped me to discover more ways to better my online store. And as the end result, increase orders and also more relationships with my customers. So what I'm doing now is I clicked on Add a Transfer. From this section, you have the option to go ahead and choose the products that you want to transfer. Now, typically, I don't use this tool within Shopify. I haven't used it, but I am going to start using it next year. I have my own tracking system set up on my computer that I typically use just because I'm used to tracking my inventory that way. So typically I don't track my inventory through Shopify, but if you are someone that's tracking your inventory through Shopify, this will definitely work seamless. I went ahead for the video and I enabled tracking for one of my products, which is the eyelashes under Classic. So I put in 0 for the quantity. Now, if you notice that if you're not tracking your inventory through Shopify, you don't have the option to complete the transfer by selecting the product, meaning, the top three eyelash options, they don't have a box where you can check them and proceed. Only the bottom does, because the Classic eyelashes that are at the bottom are the only eyelashes, or the only types of eyelashes that I chose to track inventory on for the sake of the video. So I'm saying that to say, if you do have products through Shopify, you do want to go into your Shopify store before you even start to create a transfer and make sure that you are tracking the quantity. I've made videos touching on how to do that, but if you do need a refresher, or if you'd like me to make another video on how to add the quantity to your online store, leave a comment and I'll be happy to do that. So right now what I'm doing is putting in the quantity of the order. So I put in 30. So this would be if I'm expecting 30 Classic lashes from my supplier or vendor. Now you can also go ahead and create your supplier or create a vendor. So if you have a certain vendor for lashes, a certain vendor for hair, a certain vendor for your clothes, you can add those certain vendors to your online store just to kind of keep everything organized. Now, it also gives you a shipment section where you can put in your expected arrival. So lots of times I have customers that email me and they're like, hey, do you have this hair in stock? If I order it today, can you send it out today? Or if I order it tomorrow, when will it be shipped out? And so having a way to quickly access your inventory availability or quickly access your tracking records, meaning accessing the orders that are supposed to be or expected to be delivered or received by your business today, is really going to be helpful. It's really going to help you better reply to your customers and let them know when you are expecting to restock. So if you have a shipment arrival, so say you purchase more extensions through your supplier or your vendor, and the estimated delivery date is, I don't know, let's say tomorrow. I can go ahead and put in tomorrow's date, and then I can also add a tracking number. I'm going to show you how the tracking number section looks in just a moment, but I can go ahead and choose from the calendar which date my expected arrival is. Now, this really is going to help tremendously when you start to get those questions, like I just mentioned, on, hey, is this in stock, or when are you restocking? And not only is this a good tool for you to utilize for yourself, but it's also a good tool for your partners or the people that are working with you in business to utilize as well, so that everyone's on the same page. So here's an option or a section where you can go ahead and add your tracking number. So typically when you order through your vendor, you should be receiving a tracking number. I know whenever anyone orders through me, I do offer hair extensions and also lashes and different businesses to help entrepreneurs get started with their businesses. And so if I'm shipping a product out, I do provide the tracking number. So if you are interested in a new vendor for your hair extensions, lashes, or if you're looking for a vendor in general, be sure to check out my website. The links are always down below. If you have not switched over to Shopify, it's not too late. Click the link down below this video as well and start your trial, or select a plan that works best for you and your business, but you can definitely switch over to Shopify. So what I did was I went down and I clicked on tags. You do have an option to sort your transfers alphabetically or by popularity. So all that means is, say I want to pull up my transfer list and see the orders that are expected to arrive based on the most popular hair types. I would go ahead and choose popularity and click apply changes. If I wanted everything to be in alphabetical order, so I just pull up my transfers and everything is listed A through Z, then I have that option as well. I'll click apply and the changes will be applied. Once you add your tracking number, I wanted to mention this too, you will have an option to choose the carrier that your shipment is coming from as well. So once you do that, you can go ahead and select Save Transfer, and it's going to give you a transfer number and ask you if you want to create another transfer, or give you an option to create another transfer rather. And then it also shows me what the transfer looks like. So 3D Mink Lashes Classic 30. I can either choose to accept all of them. So say it's tomorrow and I received all of the packages and everything's there and I have 30 like I ordered. I can go ahead and choose all, or I can go ahead and say, okay, what, this first package came, I received 12 on this package, and I can go ahead and update that. Sometimes when you are ordering larger quantities of items, you'll have your packages broken into separate packages. So you may receive 2 packages for your inventory order, or you may receive 3 packages. It really just depends on the amount that you order. But it kind of helps you keep track of making sure that everything's there. So this can be, your routine, getting your orders in, making sure that whoever is working with you that day, or making sure that if you're working, you go through the orders and you make sure that everything's there. That way you have a record on paper, or not on paper, but you have a file of everything that was received, and it can help you better keep track of your inventory. Also, it is going to show the timeline. So it's going to show you when you created the transfer. It's going to show you, if items are received from the transfer. It also shows you different comments if you want to add comments or notes. And then you can choose to either have the comments show, or you can choose to not have the comments show. It really just depends on your preference. So some of the things that you may put in your comment is received 1 package of 3, or received by Brittany, or received by Sarah, or received by, whoever it was received by. That way you kind of keep a running track of who is receiving your inventory. You can also go ahead and they have like different options where you can either choose an attachment to add to the order, or you can choose to add a customer's information, or you can add an emoji. I mean, there's just so many things that you can add to the transfer to keep everything organized for you. So like I say in a lot of videos, the reason that I decided to go with Shopify for my e-commerce store is not just because, it's called Shopify. Enjoy the tools and the services that are available through my Shopify store to really help me stay organized. There are so many people that are needing a tracking system and really, paying out of pocket for another tracking system when it already comes included with your Shopify account. Lots of people just don't know all of the services that their e-commerce site provides. And so I enjoy making these videos because I love just sharing with you all some of the tools and features that are already included with your service. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.